all supporters of Palestine and Israel.
Hi. I'm Indonesia and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm India and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Malaysia and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm America and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Turkey and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Germany and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Bangladesh and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Pakistan and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm United Kingdom and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Algeria and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm France and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Iraq and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Azerbaijan and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Egypt and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Morocco and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Somalia and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Italy and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Tunisia and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Jordan and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Poland and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Syria and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Ukraine and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm UAE and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Netherlands and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Canada and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Iran and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Romania and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Lebanon and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Oman and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Greece and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Kuwait and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Libya and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Sweden and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Qatar and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Austria and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm South Africa and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Czech Republic and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Sudan and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Hungary and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Mauritania and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Australia and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Namibia and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Slovakia and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Maldives and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Brazil and I support Palestine. Hi, I'm Afghanistan and I support Palestine. Hi, I'm Guatemala and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Cuba and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Honduras and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Venezuela and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Philippine and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Bolivia and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Singapore and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Nicaragua and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Bahrain and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Chile and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Kazakhstan and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Ireland and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Bulgaria and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Iceland and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Lithuania and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Angola and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Colombia and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Zimbabwe and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Kenya and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm Ethiopia and I support Israel.
Hi. I'm Saudi Arabia and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Chad and I support Palestine.
Hi, I'm Japan and I support Israel.
Hi, I'm Yemen and I support Palestine.
Hi. I'm South Korea and I support Israel. Apart from this, international organizations such as United Nations, non-governmental organizations, Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, B'Tselem, an Israeli NGO, Palestinian NGOs like Al-Haq and the Palestinian Center for Human Rights, also support Palestine.
Thanks for watching.
Please like, subscribe and share for more informative videos.